We made it.
We did.
No need to adjust your sounds. We are just not, we weren't talking.
Hi all, how's everybody doing? I can hear me. Sorry.
I'm going to move Tia up to the prime spot. So everyone hold their horses. Woo.
I like you up there.
No, you can be up
No.
there. You're
Okay.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
This way I can poke you. Poke the ceiling.
I got my little Wonder Woman shirt on.
Nice.
Yeah, but
I have my Jude spit up on me, so I had to change my shirt super quick. He just looks over with his sweet eyes and goes, "What?"
Oh, poor little thing.
No cough, no burp, nothing. Just that's your Wonder Woman decor right now. In this
It
phase
is.
of your life.
So it's my one. Well, I've been changing the shirt. You guys couldn't see what I had on the other night, but the other night I had this outfit. It's really sparkly, but it definitely didn't show. But it's so in person, it was just like, please don't send her big-shouldered self out into the sun. We want people to drive and get home safely. That's how shiny it was, but that's why I bought it. And so I put it on. I didn't touch it until it was time to be on your show. And then it didn't show on the screen. I was so upset.
oh,
So
you
I
have to wear it
bought,
again so we can put it on the screen.
well, I'll have to do that, but I bought enough to wear for each show I attend during this one. But
Oh,
they're all
wow.
different looks. They're all gorgeous, blingy, but
We
they
got
so
to see them. You got to
well.
show it to us. If you bought them for the show, we need to
I
see
did,
them.
but you know what? Some of them are pretty revealing, like, they're tank tops. But because she has a lot of top, um, they come off very revealing. That's not the
Well,
Wonder
Wonder
Woman
Woman
that I'm
is
going for.
revealing.
That's not the Wonder Woman I'm going for. But I'll show a little bit of it if I can.
Oh,
There we go.
oh, there you go. Yes.
Nice, sparkly. I don't know if you can see. It's a lot of room, but it just doesn't cover up the goods. So we don't want to turn it into a different kind of show. How's everybody? How's everyone doing?
Everyone is saying hello to you. Can you see chat?
Not really, but I'm gonna try. Over here where the camera is, I can. My Nuts is here. Let's see who else is here. Honey Bunny's here. Dip in Time. Well, hello. That's something new I've never heard. I don't understand why I can't. Oh, here it is. Oh. Oh. Well, there we go.
Find it.
Now it says, I don't know how I got my first name, but my middle name is Dawn. After the song Delta Dawn. That's Muttnut. She's sharing with us. Michelle asked, hello, how are you? Obviously, I already said hi to Dip in Time. Mickey! So, Mickey, I went back to last year's show. I'm not sure what happened, but I know a few months ago you weren't one of our moderators, but you definitely should have been. So it kicked off or something like that. Anyway, you were working your butt off last year. She helped with the questions. And she made sure they got highlighted and they got over to us. She did a lot. So I want to thank you because I was going over. Obviously, I didn't want to kind of touch on the same things. But even, if there was some information that people, were interested in, I was going to refer them to last year's show. But there was a part in one of our shows where Tima said, do we just, refer them to one of our other videos? And Honey Bunny said, no, you make new ones because there's new people coming in all the time. So there won't be much need for you to refer people to the last year's show, Mickey. We're going to create a whole new show. So Mickey's memory is getting worse. She keeps forgetting things. Oh, honey, it's not good. There is Lisa. As you guys can
I was
see, she is the one who provided this look and inspired me to shop and accommodate the headgear.
there you go.
Hi, unicorns and rainbows. There is my goddess. She is typing in the chat. Okay.
Who is unicorns and rainbow?
Who's unicorns and rainbows? That's what I know them as because they're in a lot of our lives and they always say unicorns and rainbows. They have a
I
crafting
don't ever
addiction
see
like
unicorn and rainbow in my life.
I haven't
uh-uh.
seen it
This is
before either. Hi,
sad.
Rosalind's here.
So how have
I've
you guys
seen
been? How's your week going? Um, I do want to say that I thank you, my goddess, because of the bubbles. Oh my. You have renewed my shopping addiction. I just I'm just gonna show you guys.
you
I think
scared me when you said you only had a couple bubbles. You should have seen me go, is it what time is it? I don't order those things.
The squares sold out in less than 24 hours, and the round sold out yesterday.
First of all,
Now
there was something
fast
wrong
forward.
with I would have probably bought a whole lot more. There was something wrong with the site, and so the money
Uh-oh.
goes elsewhere.
Uh-oh.
So as you can see, my bubbles haven't come in yet, and I ordered more slivers also. But you guys can see, I don't think I'm in any need at all whatsoever. Oh, I didn't post my kit up pic. I will have to post the kit up pic where I took it out because you guys know I don't unbox my paintings much. Because I don't unbox my paintings much, when I opened Wonder Woman, it was like, oh. It was such a wonderful experience. So I tonight am finishing up, just trying to, as Tima says, design my shine, where I try to determine. I had some items that I'd already decided on, but
Ooh, look
after
at all
open,
that pretty.
these are definitely gorgeous, aren't they?
Mhm.
This is just the
You,
beginning because this
Oh,
is only
oh
one.
my
I
gosh.
have two of these.
Are those
Obviously,
sparklers in there?
these are all sparklers. I have
Oh.
I have the entire collection of the crystals in square. Obviously, I don't do a lot of rounds. And
So
then
you're Tina's second warehouse.
that would probably be branded. I'm a close second, but I mean I know a lot of people that are placing large orders and stuff, and when I say oh yeah I placed $100 order, they'll be like yeah I got one also, and I'm like oh okay well I'm not alone anymore. Um, so we have built a great community where everybody loves to bling because it's fun and the results are amazing. So again, after opening my canvas, I'm about to kit up my diamonds, and I had just renewed ideas and looking directly at it. So that's why you guys
Mm-hmm.
see me going back through, and these are in here like the colors that I love, the ones that I try to use more often. I have a second one of these, and then I also have a butterfly case with the little tubes in them, and I have diamonds
Mm-hmm.
in there. But these are the colors that I find that I always say, I'm going to put that in this canvas. I'm going to put these in that canvas. So that's what I'll be doing. Now, this is a portrait. It's not a landscape. So portraits for me, I usually just pick an area where I'll change up and embellish. So I don't have like a light source that I'm looking for. Um, if you guys saw what I did on my Christmas premiere with my Hannah Lynn, I will be going all out and she's getting blinged. I don't think I'll be doing the whole entire canvas like Brandon does, but there's going to be some highlight. And then if you guys have seen some of my previous work, I do, make my canvases look like me. I don't have a long way to go on this one, but I have already got the skin tone um for her face, the shading, the arms.
Which colors are you using? Are you changing the colors out?
Yeah, so the one I'm going
Good.
to some of the ones
Good.
that are already in there, they'll go in to like the lighter areas. And
Mm-hmm.
then I have some darker colors like 3776, 435. I used those when I darkened up my Hannah Lynn
Mm-hmm.
Snow Queen.
And
And
that turned
so
out so good.
I do. I think that came out really nice. It was great representation. So in here, I'll be doing the same. I'll be swapping out some 376, 3776, putting in some 435s. A lot of the darker shading that you see along the outside on her face, that's going to move inward. And then there'll be, a darker shade that'll be going on the outside. The same thing with her arms and her legs, just kind of making her look like me. She already looked like me, but just giving it that little extra so people could say, "Oh yeah, that's Tia. That's definitely Tia." Now I don't have green eyes, but she will have green eyes. I'm just, that's just something I wish I bought
I
some
have
green
green
eyes.
eyes.
Do you? Oh,
Yes.
so she's already representing you, huh?
Look at Berta.
Berta says, "Not me. I only do small orders. I have." She's not telling the truth, you guys. If you, if you
Her
guys are
nose
in
is
here.
growing.
Exactly. Berta probably has stock in the company at this point. Uh, and
Oh,
unicorns and
unicorns
rainbows.
and rainbows used to be Dawn, but changed it because there were so many Dawns.
So it
Oh,
was Dawn's crafting. Oh, I know. I know exactly who she is. I remember. Oh, that's so awesome. How have you been? Yes, you did. So it just dawned on me. That
Yes,
was an
unicorns and
opportunity.
rainbows. Tima goes after me, so I'm from 9 to 10 Eastern, and then she's 11:30
30.
Eastern, 10:30
Mhm.
your time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, we used to see Dawn all the time on Wednesdays. Definitely on Fridays.
Yes.
Sometimes on Saturday evening when I be in Brother Jeremy's live. Yeah.
I'm going to show y'all what's on my desk.
Let me see what's on your desk. How'd
Let's
you
see.
do that? How'd you flip it like that?
An OBS.
Oh my goodness, Tia, look at that.
That's gonna be perfect. Right
I just
here.
got the chills.
How many dudes? Oh, look at those.
I don't know. This is all experimental at this point. So I've gotten a whole bunch of things to experiment with and to see whether they'll fit on round or squares. These are all glass. These are clear with an AB coating like original sparklers and
Wow.
all different shapes.
Oh, I need those.
Mm.
I need them to cover 9 squares.
Look at these tiny baby slivers kind of. I think that'll be like 2 spaces. I think. I'm not
Now
sure yet.
that I need.
Yes.
I need
Art.
about 4,000 of those.
So I don't know yet. I've got to test them all out. That's why I have them out
I'll help
because
you test.
and
Hi,
these
look
are
at
gonna go
your there. Rebecca says, "Oh my God, just take my money
later.
now."
These will go up sooner and later. We're gonna call these starbursts, and these will fit on 4 round spaces on a square painting. So I've got I got other ones called crowns. They're going to fit on 4 spaces on a round painting. We don't have those bagged up yet, but these are going to so these are the ones they have bagged currently. We have more colors, and then we're going to have some for 4 space crowns and starburst there. And I'm going to test these. We'll see.
Oh my, I'm
Berta, what are you
excited.
working on?
What? Yeah.
Oh,
Did you decide? Are
loving
you
that.
going to go ahead and work the horseshoe? What is it? The old shoe house? Oh, you. I thought we might do that one together.
Well, I kitted
You
up the
couldn't
old
wait.
house in the car. Did you see those pictures or no?
Mm-hmm.
So that was only the second time kidding up in 4 years. You don't have to keep me up there big, hun. But
Keep her big.
but I said, I'm going to try kitting up this thing in the car. I haven't had a chance to sit down, and I got it done. Got it done less than an hour. It worked great. I keep wondering if I did something wrong, because everybody's like, that took me 4 hours to kit up. I don't know how you did. I'm like, well, did I leave something out? Did I do something wrong? I don't know, because it's all kitted up. I don't know. But
yeah,
So,
I don't know why it takes so long for some people. I
well,
guess it's
you
just
know, Cheryl Gerhardt,
mm-hmm.
she is the fastest kidder upper I've ever met. And she can multitask. Like, she can talk, she can be over. She is awesome. Berta pulled out like 8 different diamond paintings and their drills to go with them, and just was handing them off over to Cheryl. And she was talking. She had time to diamond paint. She was helping you do some mapping also, goddess, and then went back into starting on new canvases, kitting up. And I'm sitting there in awe, like, I worked a notebook. The notebook probably had 500 diamond paintings altogether, and it took me forever to kit that little notebook up. Cheryl is awesome. Oh, where am I going to put these?
yeah, Anita said it took her several hours. And you know what? Maybe there's other distractions, but y'all got to remember, I was in the car. I had a deadline. I put on my book, my headset for my book, and I just did it. And it was the first time I'd done it like that. And I don't know. I had a system. I put out 6 containers, put on 6 stickers, and, pulled out 6 colors and put them in, put them back. I don't know. I don't know.
You did
But
awesome.
But I took this canvas with me because the other one was kitted up, and there's no way on earth I'm going to be doing that huge thing in the car. I just took the drills. So I took this one to look over, because this one I really want to do. So I did take it to look at, and I'll be honest with y'all, I think I'm going to have to do a design your shine on this one. Oh, look, neon cherry. You like those?
Lipstick.
Oh.
Lipstick.
Is it too red? My grandmother would never have approved. But, I'm having a little fun. We couldn't wear anything red, and we also couldn't have red nail polish.
Really?
So, oh, my grandmother did play. What are you doing? You better take that off. She said that the ladies of the night, they especially enjoyed red. Red lipstick.
It's funny how what would you call it, traditional views came about.
It's real funny because when my grandmother died, about 20 years after she died, her best friend, who became my grandmother, I call her Grandma Rose, she couldn't wait to spill the beans. She was showing pictures of her and my grandmother when they was in skimpy little bikinis and bathing suits. They were skimpy of the time, but they were the high waist ones.
Okay, I have a theory.
She had on red lipstick and she had on red nail polish.
I have a theory. By the way, J. Roberta messaged you whatever she's working on, I guess. But
yes,
my
I
theory,
saw.
Okay. My theory is this: is she knew the things she was doing, and she thought that she associated those colors and that thing with what she was doing, and therefore wanted to keep you from going down that path. And of course, those colors, were associated with that. What do you think, J. Rob?
I agree with that, though.
Yeah.
Did you show it? Yes, Anita. Grandmothers back in the day, I think they did all think like that. I'll probably think the same. Neon cherry are pretty good. So do you guys think it would be great for the lips? I don't know. Obviously, I will do some mapping. I probably won't be as thorough as Brandon. I'm not going to take 8 days to get it mapped out, but I will give it a shot. He didn't hop the plane and left town again.
I gotta order some of those chestnut brown metallics for her belt.
Oh, with the one she showed us the other day. Those are nice.
Yes. It didn't
So
find me until
obviously
after
these
I
are
placed my
all
order.
the arm themselves. Did you guys notice that these are all right here
Like white,
AB sparkle, like
Mhm.
an AB coating?
white.
But then this is resin right here. The outside and the lines coming up is resin. So I don't know if I like that. I really believe that I want to enhance all of her armband. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull mine up. I started with her underwear.
You called it underwear.
That's
That's
looking
cute.
good. Oh,
So
Oh, look how far you're getting. I saw that the other day. I was like, dang, Honey Bunny's all the way up to her hips. She is
wow.
taking full
well,
advantage.
Yeah.
Full
I just
advantage.
started here. I haven't done the sides, but the belt, oh, I can't go sideways. The belt, instead of the 310, I did the Raven. So even
Wow.
though the 310 is here in the blue, I did the outline all in the 310 or in the
That's so
Raven.
pretty.
So it
That's so
sticks out
So
more.
sparkly. Look how beautiful that is.
oh, wow.
And
What's in the
then,
blue? The blue down there.
yeah, the blue, I did 2 sets of crystal. So I did the let me just double check. 796 square crystal, and I did 820 crystal.
I think she
I
likes
tried to do the
796.
jellies, but the jellies didn't look
They
great.
didn't look good.
So I changed them out and put the crystal in. And then I did the rose gold squares here as well instead of the brown. And I did the Hermione or the gunmetal
Oh,
here as well. So instead
Mm,
of the deep dark brown, which I think is
30.
nine something.
is it nine some
There's 938 is what I
938?
did the gunmetal in. So there's Raven, then gunmetal, and then I did the one more brown up is where I did
Is
the
that 898?
yeah, the 898 is where I did the rose gold. And then I put in some normal, so it wasn't to give it definition, right? I just kind of went with the normal coloring.
Right, right.
And then I'm waiting and buying some chestnut to
To go
finish
in there.
in here. Yep.
That looks
That's
gorgeous.
looking
That belt
good.
looks
That
heavy.
looks
It looks
fantastic.
so real that it looks
I
heavy.
was
Like,
I was gonna put in some of your metallic gold, Tima, but it didn't quite look right.
Mm.
So it was too
Brashy.
yellow,
mhm.
Okay.
too like yellow gray. It's
Now,
beautiful, but
which
compared to the
this,
other colors,
what about the antique gold, the S for S? Do you have those? Did you try those?
I have copper or antique gold S for S. Yep, it's right here.
Is
So
that
when
the
I
what?
get the metallic, or when I'm gonna buy the chestnut metallic and use the copper too, because
Okay.
I have number 9 on here, which is 433 brown,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's 434 brown left. Those are the 2 browns left.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
gonna stack
Good.
the chestnut and the copper
Mm.
to replace those 2
Yeah,
colors.
that'll be nice.
You call it rose gold now, but in the old days it was called
Yes,
copper.
yes.
Well, have you guys compared? I want a comparison between the rose gold, that light peach, and this is why they're together. And well, I'll see it now as they're close up, the champagne. But I was thinking of similar to what you were saying, utilizing the champagne, but it does have a little bit of it. I don't know if you guys can see.
Make yourself
Yeah.
bigger.
These are champagne. And
Mm-hmm.
rather than making it too, like you said, brassy, I was
Mm-hmm.
thinking of either the champagne sparklers. Let's see if that gives you guys an idea.
Yeah.
Or the light peach. Obviously, I'm looking for something. This has a brown undertone to it.
Right.
Um, hopefully, oh, that's a good angle.
I had
Um,
to write down what I changed out
are you
so
starting a
that when I
Bible of
got,
your own?
well, because then when I got to the collar, or not the collar, the crown,
Yeah,
I wanted it to be the same concept as the belt.
good idea.
So if I switched out, G for rose gold / copper and the headband, I'd want to do the same.
Good idea. Continuity.
Yeah, I like that. And this is butternut.
Okay.
So again, the three together, trying to, and I'm thinking, obviously the armature on her power armbands.
Oh,
And I didn't want, because I know that white coating with the AB, that's gonna, I'm trying to break up that monotony where the resin goes up through it.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to keep it sparkly, but I want it to also, look like, oh, wow, like yours looks like it's adding weight, making it real,
Mm-hmm.
making it stand out. I want to do that, but with the arm pieces. So
gotcha.
Right.
great suggestions. Obviously, again, this is a portrait. And when it comes to those portraits, you can do whatever you like. You can do whatever you like. Did I say that out loud?
Yeah. Ah,
Okay. Well, we'll
all right.
New Year 10. That's our code. So, as we have continued this into this year, I definitely appreciate being a part of it. I love it, love it, live it. Do you think that this is better? Red instead of neon cherry for lipstick?
I
It's
think
going
it
to be some
depends
red.
on
Let's
putting
see.
it up against the colors
Oh,
you
the skin
pick.
tones. Yeah, that's true.
That's
So, do you
beautiful,
want to
though.
be?
This is so
I'd love
beautiful.
the
It's
red.
beautiful. I do love it. So you'll have to see how it goes
Look
when
at
you get
this.
up.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Because,
would be
like you
from.
said, Tia, in chat, when you're looking at switching things out, and I look at different tiers of switching things out. We've talked about. There's
Mhm.
I call it tit for tat. So you switch out 321 normal for
Oh yeah.
321 AB, right? So you're just adding a little extra bling. You can feel accomplished. It sparkles more. Different things like that. Then there's the next layer of switching it out in the color genre. So maybe it's 321 normal, but like Tia just showed us red sparklers. So it's kind of the same red, but not the same exact DMC. So you're getting a little bit out of your comfort zone. And then the next one is like, I think, is switching out a color completely. We've talked about, like, if there's water and you want it to be blue and not orange or something like that.
You want me
And
to
then
give an example when you're through? I'll give an example in this craft order because I don't love the colors they have on this
Yeah,
picture. I can show some of that if you want.
exactly.
And then for
Absolutely.
your eye color,
What do you have there? Oh, the green.
opal.
Yeah.
The
I don't
green.
And
know.
then
That's
there's what we're doing after 3 years of practice is just picking out beautiful things and switching things around. And Tia, you can talk about like mapping and what that means as well, because that's kind of what I consider switching things out completely.
Well, I do like what you were saying. So mapping is when you go through and you're going to determine the color pattern or the color legend that you'll be using when it comes
Mhm.
to diamond painting and completing your canvas. You can customize it to your style, your likes, which I'll be doing when it comes to the skin tone. I do have a skin tone chart, and it addresses all hues. It's an African American skin tone chart, but I mean, you can use it for Asian, you can use it for like Indian coloring, Latin coloring as well, because the hues kind of run into one another as they're changing. Um, but I use the darker hues to match my skin tone. So obviously you can use a color chart or you can just go in and, like you said, swap out a color. You can do like for like, Or you can feel that if I had created this canvas, I probably wouldn't have put these colors together. So what I'm going to do, which is what I'm doing right now, I had I had already created the colors that I was going to use, but opening the canvas and seeing the colors come to life with the sparkle behind the canvas, it just, made me want to kind of change some things up, which is okay. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I do prefer um, to do landscapes, but I love some of the portraits. I got a series of ladies that I like, and I feel like for this canvas, I would find the light source to perhaps be directly behind her because I want her to look powerful. And so there's going to probably, yes, there you go.
I feel like she's the first one that did like, what is it? Wakanda.
Yes, there you go. She did do that first. So what I'm going to do is highlight that power that should be emanating from her. And I'm going to act as if the light source is directly behind her, which means as we go a little further out, these colors are probably going to become more muted. So when it comes to mapping, you always want to know where you want to enhance. And then you want to always determine, are we going to do like for like? Am I going to do a 321 for a 321, a 666 for a 666 AB or a crystal? Or you want to say, oh, I like this color. It's prettier. I hate yellow and orange. I probably would
Really?
deal with orange a little bit
Yeah,
better.
you were
I'm not.
talking about changing out the yellow in here.
Yep, I was talking about removing all the yellow. And my mom said, I don't know if you should go that far. I could see you, maybe doling it out or switching it, but I don't know if you should remove all of the yellow. So, yeah, I don't know why. Just in a painting, the yellow, I can deal with some orange, but the yellow just, I don't know what it does to me. I have a question. My cat is mostly 310 black, but I want to replace some with a different color AB. But how do I go about making a heart shape with brown drills? Oh,
I
that's
got
a
a
good
pattern right
question.
there. Depends on how big a heart you want. Look, there's one right on the curator. You see that? So you would
I
have
do.
graph paper, and you just put, I don't know what size heart you want. That's not very big. See, you just graph it out. And here's a bigger one.
I like that one.
There's a bigger one.
There's one further up. Yeah, right there. I like that one.
That's a nice shape. So all I did was when I wanted to change the letters on my last Brave Soldier and the stars, I just Googled. I said cross stitch pattern for stars, and that's how I came up with the heart or the star pattern I wanted. So the same with the hearts. Did y'all have any other ideas? And it's the same pattern, meaning this works the same way on a round as it does a square. And
Yep.
it's okay if the background's black. You can make the heart red if you want, or light gray or white or whatever you want. It's okay. So,
Or you could do ABs
mhm.
because AB 310 comes across green or purple or blue.
That's true. That's true. It'd be very
So,
subtle heart. But, I mean, it would be like
yeah.
a tone on tone, different value of black because it is a different color. It's like a rainbow in there. So that could work if you want it subtle.
Right. So that it's the sky's the limit from subtle to boom.
Yep. Yep.
So
Yep.
show us how to switch things out, Tima. This is a perfect example. I'm going to keep you
Yes.
the star.
Okay. And again, I want to start this, but I have to finish mapping. I've never used that term before, but but these were the colors. These were the colors in those letters. Okay. So we're talking a brown AB. I don't know how someone chose a tan or brown AB for the letters in this thing. A red 321. And then you had these colors, which these seem to go fairly well together. Those seem to go okay. But this pink, as much as I love pink, doesn't quite go with all the rest of the canvas to me. It makes this look red, but this isn't red. This is like a coral.
Yeah.
And so this is
They're not the same Pantone
No,
families.
I do not like the colors on here. And you see the words, I am not a, I'm the of an. I think I'm going to go with black on that. Now, I might choose, say, we have black ghost, which is kind of like a dark metallic gray kind of a thing. No, I take that back. The black ghost, and that's charcoal is that. The black ghost is kind of like an AB 310, but not quite as many different colors. I don't know, but definitely a black, because I want these words to stand out right there. Okay. And then these colors, which were all of
Hematite.
those, I plan on not putting this AB anywhere on this canvas. I just do not think that brown tan should be mixed in with these bright, happy colors. And I don't like red in there either. So far, what I've decided to pick out, let's see. There's 6 colors up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So
Hey,
that's what I
Yolanda.
look at. I tab my colors. I look at that. And then I just look at the types of values that I want. And of course, I like rainbow. And there's part of all the rainbow right there. One of those may not be in there.
I like
Like this. Oh, that's not that one. So it's these. So I might choose that instead
I need
for
to see that
that.
one.
And I'll just cover up the red. This is a square, so it'll be easy. Nothing behind that'll show. And these colors that would be here, I will also pull them down into this swirl, because those are see how the red's down here. And this red heart, it won't be red, because I don't want red to me. I don't want red in there with these beautiful coral and aqua and pink colors. So
I like that.
I'm going to go ahead and put, I'm not sure yet, but what I have so far, because when it comes together, what I have so far is this coral glitter.
I love that.
And I'm thinking I'm going to put that as the hearts in the background instead of all the reds. I'm thinking about using that for the hearts, you know?
Oh yeah.
And then I'm going to change. These are where I'm headed. You know, I haven't made the final decisions here. I don't mind this color, but you know, that's not a lot of bling. So I'm thinking about replacing
Aqua.
with crystals.
Ooh.
So let me
Okay.
do that individually. I was going to show you the difference. Here it is.
What's that?
So
3843
this one is 3808. So
to 3808. Okay.
Yeah. So it does not have to be the same. This is a 3810. I don't have exactly 3810. And anyway, in crystals, it changes a little bit of the coloring. But you see that palette, and I laid out all the colors that I had in the background. So what I had is all the colors in the background I had laid out. And I just made sure that every color that I wanted to add also went with that value.
With the
So
palette. Okay.
on here, it looks a little reddish. But so those have the same type of color. And I'm going to, so then you'll have ABs here. ABs will be that word. And then crystal will be this word. I haven't yet decided whether to keep this plain or AB. I have the AB here if I want to. And it still goes with all of these colors. See, it still, you know, it goes well with all the colors. And then sparkly, as of right now, I'm thinking coral reef.
I love coral reef. I'm dying to use it. I haven't found a thing yet to use it on.
I may even put the glitter with it. I don't know yet, because it has 2 shades on this sparkly. There's 2 shades. I may just use all of this and not do 2 shades. I don't know yet. You know, that's part of my process.
We're all similar. That's exactly
and
what we do.
somewhere on this canvas, in this last one collection, I do like the color, but if I'm going to have AB and crystal and either plain or AB, and then of course sparklers here, I'm thinking about another crystal here. So the K is an 891. And so it has the same
how it
type
fades into it. I like that.
Coloring there. So anyway, that's my process. And that's why it takes me, even on this tiny little canvas, it's just because I want it blinged out. That's exactly what it's talking about, a sparkly collection, you know. And I'm not quite sure yet what to do the diamond art, because if I do coral reef here and I have another sparkler here, it might be too much. So I may keep this AB white, white AB in here with just, and that's what this other color was for. It may just be those two AB colors.
I like pulling the focus from one color into another. So if
Yes.
you did do the white into that, is that a jelly? That looks,
No,
that would
these
be
are just
gorgeous.
AB at this point, and I
Oh,
could get a
wow.
jelly if I have it. So it would be AB, crystal, maybe a plain with all of the sparklers, possibly AB, and then crystal again with a little jelly. And now, of course, that background, I plan on having some original sparklers thrown in that background, though.
I was gonna say original sparklers need to be on there somewhere.
Oh, yes.
I want to add some frost also.
So daffodil, I know you say you don't like yellow, but it had these stars all over here, and so I'm thinking about pulling the yellow in, which still do not clash with the other. And then the original sparklers, they have, oh, you know what they have in here? They have crystals. I think Diamond Art Club calls them iridescent something or other now. Is that what it is? Iridescent drills or something? But all they are 5,200 clear crystals. That's all they are. They're not coated or anything. And that's what they have sporadically, all these little white dots in the background. That's it. It's just these clear crystals. And I'm thinking, nah, that's probably going to end up being sparklers there. The white dots in the background. They do have one other specialty drill in this, which is actually gold metallic. But I think it feels weird to me. Like it feels like it doesn't go, almost like the brown up there, like the brown here. And then I don't know yet. So, and it's weird to me how there's stars and then diamonds mixed in too. So that's what made me think of bringing my shapes out and then testing them on this canvas, because this is a great testing canvas. And maybe since this is a square, I could technically put shapes somewhere and then not even have these diamond things if I don't want them. I don't know, because I don't know. It's different. I love the saying. I love the idea. And I just want to make it like completely blinged out. Oh,
well, I think that's a great idea. We had some of the same. Go ahead.
I was going to say we had a question for Tima, but finish up, Tia, and then we'll ask the question.
Yeah.
I was saying that, just how we see the process. Normally, we always talk about, what we would do. And I think it's great that we're in the process of the mapping, and that, we have those same questions that other people usually post to us, like, oh, what do I put here? Oh, how do I bring this color up? How do I dull this color out? I just want to think low lights here, oh, I just ordered me some. I can't wait.
So
but there is a question.
Know if bubbles would look good in that painting.
Well, you know what? That's a great idea. See, these are new products to me, and I don't always think of everything. I was trying to think, because this is a great painting to have everything, right? Because of what it says. So let's see.
You could do that purple.
What this purple would do, because I couldn't decide what to do right there. This might be the perfect thing to do right there. I don't know. Now, it's not. So on the bubbles, the back side, so that bag obviously looks, very purple. That's the back side with the color showing through. Is going to be hues of purples and possibly pinks, it looks like. So kind of, honestly, they look like small crystal balls. If I had to describe them. And that's why we call them bubbles, because they don't have facets, but they, they reflect different colors. See? So they're not just one color. Anyway, did that help, Rose? Hopefully that helped. And that's a great idea. That might be what I do right there.
See, that's a great idea.
Especially if you want to use it somewhat as a tester, like to show people the different product.
Thank you. See, that was great.
Yeah, my bubbles order, I was hoping would have been here today, but well, it's okay. I'll show you guys next week.
She had to drop somebody off at college.
Well, yeah. Well, there was no mail on Monday.
No mail. That's what it was.
No mail. So my daughter stayed home to get the orders done. And when I got home that night, because we got home at 8:30, we were gone for about 13 hours. And even though I was tired with lack of sleep, I went up and worked on this painting and then helped her do all the labels and whatnot. But so we got all the weekend's orders out on Tuesday.
That's good. That's really good. You busting butt for us. We really appreciate it. You know, it's 2023 and we are working hard trying to bling out and customize our canvases. I love it. I love it. So if you guys are new to the collab, this is the third annual hashtag blinging in the new year 2023. Woohoo! And so we would love to invite anyone on who wants to just kind of go through mapping ideas, who want to, have brain farts on what should I add here? What should I add there? All you have to do at the end of each one of our lives is go back to our comment section and hit hashtag replay. What we'll do is select from those people or anyone, one single person, and we'll have you on the show so that you can definitely go through your mapping ideas and obtain suggestions from either one of us or anybody in the audience. We had some great suggestions last year. We were doing a canvas, so we talked about movement. We talked about catching the sun and making sure that we understand where our light source is coming from. We definitely went over low lights and highlights. This year we're working on a portrait. And you may want to do some of those same things, or you want to just sprinkle some bling and sprinkle some shine. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, you don't have to stop for me. You're fine. Keep going. I just want the people to see what I'm doing if they're watching and listening. That's all.
I don't recall what I was saying. I said something about low lights.
You
Low
said
lights.
highlights and low lights. That's right.
Highlights and low lights.
Berta, they're still coming.
Look at that.
We hope she orders more bubbles.
I did. I ordered more yesterday. I ordered more yesterday. Both.
Do you think they'll get them out before the new year?
Wait, before the new year. What does that mean? This is the new year.
No, I meant the
end
celebration, Chinese New Year.
Oh, the Chinese. That's a good idea.
Yeah, you're supposed
What's
to
that,
get
the third week?
This week. That's how fast my sparklers lady
he
is.
Can't. It's like Steve or he cannot go on vacation.
But the other glitters, I tried. We have 14 colors of glitters currently, and I do like them so much that I'm ordering all of the other colors, which are 14 more colors. They're not in stock enough, so I can order them now, and I'll be the first one in line when they get back. But those aren't in stock right now in order to get out, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. Obviously, we'll, table those for future canvases and collabs. Anything you have coming up, honey bunny?
What do you mean coming up?
After our collab, any projects do you have? You ain't got nothing else to tell me, do you? Because it was last year this time when you gave me some really life-changing news. And he's the cutest thing.
Somebody was joking about that, and I was like, no, trust me.
My mother said it the other day.
But every precaution under the sun was used for little man Jude, and look what happened. So
he's strong. It was like, I'm coming.
Oh my goodness.
My mother said something about that the other day. She was like, well, tell her I said give him a playmate. Let Lydia have some freedom. I said, Mom, I don't think I'll tell her that. She wants to get some sleep.
I'd have to quit my job and No, I'm gonna enjoy your collab in February, and then
because Mom and Dad will be there.
Yeah, and then March, I'm trying to see if I have time with our other sister, Crashly, to do a March Madness crazy, like pick your craziest canvas. So she wants to do her alien running man.
Boob.
Oh,
yes.
Is that the running boob?
But I have a pear with teeth.
Wow.
That's as
Um,
dangerous as I get. And
um,
then, but I may or may not get a chance to do that. Depends on life with Lydia, my daughter, and stuff. So,
she got any sporting events?
she'll be playing high school soccer. So varsity soccer, and so she'll have a lot of stuff to go.
She
And
already gonna
then
be on varsity?
they technically only have one team, so they're in the varsity spot. So
Okay.
she said, I need to say varsity.
That's right. Tell her, honey.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, and then I'm hoping maybe something in April because April is Friendship Month. So I
that,
wanted to try to do something to celebrate friends and something like that. So
that's
I've
an
got things
awesome idea.
percolating, but I don't have anything official yet. I just wanted to enjoy blinging in the new year and then enjoy your upcoming February collab.
Gonna be fun. I definitely believe that I need our winners from last year's Game of Love.
I I responded to Carolyn. Carolyn, they were under
Okay.
new category. They are already sold out though. I had no idea. They're new products, and sometimes I don't know how they'll go. And without having tested them much, like looking at these um, bubbles here, some of them, because of their process, they are not molded because they don't have facets. They are round, and the way they are made, some of them are slightly bigger than the other. So they may not go like a whole bunch side by side. I don't, that's what I'm saying. Like we'll have to see the process of them being used. That might be part of the diamond.
I
Those
just love the way they look.
blue ones could be more of the diamond as well. Like have the purple bubbles up here and maybe have the white bubbles below it. I don't know. We'll see.
What nut SpongeBob would be great for March Madness. I just figured people could pull out their craziest painting.
I think Diamond Art Club has one of the craziest paintings this week. Did y'all see that thing? What is
Yeah,
that? What is it?
don't
Do you,
know.
I,
It looks
I
like
don't
He must really
not
try to
Beavis
figure
and
it out.
Butthead, but there was a cartoon. Is it Stinky? No, no, not Beavis and Butthead. I forget what it's called.
Does
Ren and
anybody
Stimpy.
know?
Ren and Stimpy. Is
Hmm.
that what you said, Ren and Stimpy? Those were
It was
scary
like these
looking.
little, like, it looked like they were deflated stuffed animal characters. That's kind of what the Diamond Art Club picture looks like.
Yeah, I think that's unusual.
Tima's trying to find her best words, her positive word choices. She's like, yeah, well, it was a bit strange and unusual. I've never seen art quite like that before.
Oh my
I
Oh,
goodness.
didn't. It didn't catch my eye. Uh, uh, did you buy anything?
you mean this weekend or last
Hmm.
weekend? Last
Last
weekend?
weekend?
I don't think I did. Was there anything to buy? I don't remember.
And they
I
have
can't.
some mystery diamond painting and
No,
something else
I
came
think I
out.
got away last weekend. I was too busy. I didn't pay attention.
I haven't bought anything since tea time.
That
Oh,
thing, yeah. Does it say? Oh, that's a problem. That thing looks like a nose. Is that a nose? What is that thing?
that just, I don't know.
Looks
What is
like a
the
nose
thing
with
with
a
the
hairy
hair on
butt.
it? It does. It does. It's got hair all on it.
Hey,
It's a
Cheryl. Hey,
quirky.
Emma. Good
Does
to
it?
see you.
There's Cheryl. What does it say? What it
Hey,
is?
Jess. Um, it says relive old times with Ickis, Obelina, and Crumb. Monsters who are a little wacky, kind of creepy, and sort of cute. Remember when learning how to scare a human was easy as heading to the city dump?
The city dump. Okay. I don't recall that. Do y'all remember that? I don't.
Right, Jess? We're gonna be nice. Not say what the fairy was.
Oh, they keep saying That's Monsters. Is that what it's called? That's Monsters?
That's Real Monsters.
It's
That's
called
called
Real Monsters.
won't say, yeah.
They were in monster training school or something.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that one was just very, very unusual to me.
Hmm.
So,
Hey, Cheryl, thank you. Monster from cartoon from the 90s. Oh my God, I remember. Yes,
Monster
cartoon.
Training School. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we got some January birthdays.
Wow.
Woo, woo.
So what about you, T-Mod? What do you have coming up besides your special guest for being one of the winning power couples from they dusted you just so you just to bring the memory back, Honey Bunny. Um
I
they were
know.
in last place.
I
They couldn't buy a vowel.
I don't have anything coming up right now. It's hard for me to plan way ahead. I mean, I have people asking me to do
Mhm.
things with them or collabs, and I know that we had 2 sparkler events last year. I think mine was March and August, and those
Mhm.
worked very well. So I don't know. I don't know.
It's okay.
We will see. We will see. What did y'all say was in March? Oh, the other might be in March. See, if we did the thing about if I do my own event, it's so easy because it's whatever else event you're doing. You just bring the canvas on into my event. It's kind of like here, you just add some bling and you're good. So it can go any month. Oh, that's pretty.
They
That's
glow. It
hey,
says
that's
glow.
yellow.
I know,
It's
but it would look nice with these, right? In
You know,
the
one of my
armature.
favorite sparklers is the pineapple.
I love pineapple. I don't like yellow, but for whatever reason I can't stop buying these. I have a ton of these.
the opal glow glass. Yeah.
Aren't they gorgeous? But I
Um,
mean, they have to go in the right painting, I guess.
Hi,
You know.
Yvonne. Hmm.
But this would look pretty decent in the armature. This is a neon lemon
Hmm.
glow. What do you think?
well, what color are you trying to make it right now? Is what like white and grays or something? What is in
For the
there?
arm right here.
Is it
So
mostly
there's
white?
yellow up in here,
Oh,
coming
okay.
in here, and this is resin. And then the resin comes right into all of this is AB sparkler.
Oh,
So
okay.
I don't want this edge to be dulled. Even coming up in through here where you see this line,
Yeah.
that's regular resin. Oh, look at Honey Bunny.
These are
Oh, I
nice
love your
sparklers.
tubes also. I wish I had thought about that before because I love that it looks pretty. Packaging
So
helps.
I like the glow glass pearl. I thought about
Mm.
using some of those. So I kept the white feel,
Yeah.
Mm,
but
Just changed it a little bit, made it kind of
changed it out. And then I
iridescent.
could use some pineapple if I wanted.
Hmm.
it's a good idea.
I have to purchase some more of these glow glass pearls because I use them a lot.
Yvonne says
Yeah.
there's only 2 sections to go on our 120 centimeter lighthouse. Wow.
Oh, wow.
What?
Well, that's good. Hey,
Cheryl
Yvonne.
likes your Harbor Freights though. Hey, Cheryl. But she likes your Harbor Freights and asked how you're doing, Jim.
I'm doing
I'm
good.
doing well, Cheryl. I'm doing well.
I'm sorry I
Little
stole
man
your
is 4
answer.
months old now.
He's gonna
Does
be
that mean you're
walking
getting
by
more
the time I get there.
Does that mean you're getting more sleep? No? Yeah? No?
No, Lydia slept through the night like after 2 months old. He's not sleeping through the night. He gets about 4.5 hours in, which is fine.
That's not too bad.
He'll be sleeping once I leave. He'll be so tired of me. Like, goodness. It's one thing that I do. Tire the kids out and then hand them back over to their parents. He'll be like, whew. And I go home and I sleep for a week. I had a friend, she had 7 kids. 7 under 10.
Mm.
She had 2 in diapers. And she and her husband both worked at the casino. And their shift was perfect, except somebody was always home with the kids, except 3 days a week: Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And
Mm-hmm.
so I would help out and watch the kids. It was supposed to just be the 5 younger ones. The older 2, they were going to go help they had some older siblings, and the older siblings was by the dad who had been previously married. But the older 2 kids that was supposed to get, they would come over, and I had to watch them and cook for them also.
Did they
And
just really like you, so they just came?
well, with my kids, I used to have this session where I'd be like, let's just get everything out. Let's scream. Let's just get all of our
Mm-hmm.
frustration out. And the kids loved it. So we'd be screaming. There'd be a ton of noise in the house. My husband hated that. But we'd scream, get all our frustrations out. And then that's that one part of the day where, we can do whatever, say whatever, scream. Ah,
Mm-hmm.
getting on my last nerve. My dad started that. And he would let us just get it out, say what you have to say. No judgment, no punishment. And then after that, I'm back in daddy mode. So I do it with her kids because it's a ton of them. And I figure 7 kids, they're going to bound to get on one another's nerves. So let's just have our scream session. And after that, I will come in and come along and moderate, and let's work together.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't clean their rooms. They didn't help cook. I never forget, I asked the 3-year-old, I was changing it was a 1.5 or 2, and then they had like a 7-month-old baby also. And I had changed their diaper. And I say, hey, Alex, can you throw this in the diaper pail for me? And he said, no. And I was like, you can't? Like, he was standing right next to it. No, I'm too little. So dealing with things like that, he'd drink soda out of a can and sit the
He
can
was
down on
3
the
and he was
table.
drinking soda?
Oh, yeah, they were allowed to do everything before Miss Tia came along. And they drink soda from the can, 2 sips. He'd go, play, do whatever. He's thirsty again. Do you think he would come back to that can? No. He would go in the fridge and get a new can. So, of course, they heard my frustration. I remember one day I just start screaming. They come running. I scared the hell out of them kids. I'm just screaming. I had my little 10, 15-minute fit. Don't nobody help. Don't nobody take care. This is your brother. This is your little sister. You won't help out. Who's going to look out for them when mommy and daddy's gone? Nah, guess I guilt tripped them. And I'm screaming. Your mommy and daddy work hard, so you guys can just sit here. Y'all don't help clean or wash the tables. How many cans of soda did you have today? And I was going off. And then the little boy, he starts yelling back at me. I'm like, yeah, baby, get it out. And he was like, I'm too little. I shouldn't have to do anything. Why do I have to help? And I'm like, wow, their gripe sessions don't match, mine. But I let him get it out. He just wanted to plead his case on how he shouldn't have to do anything because he's too little. Then the other kids come along and they start griping about things that frustrated them. I mean, they were giving me some interesting feedback. So, before long, everybody got it out of their system, about 15, 20 minutes. They did all their screaming, everything. And then after that, I said, I'm not going to yell, but we're going to work through this. You guys are family. You got to help one another out. Now let's do this. Let's work together. It'll take less time if we're working together to do this. I did that for as long as I could, maybe 6 months. I couldn't work there no more. I was just tired. But I never forget, she came back about 2 months later. She had paid someone else. It was good money. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it anymore. and she begged me to come back. But yeah, we would have our gripe sessions. We would have activities from start of the time I got there till time for them to get in. And it just created some order, I guess. And she
Mm-hmm.
was like, "Oh, when you first left, I didn't recognize the kids. I didn't recognize them. They were so disciplined. They were working together, helping each other. They were, I guess, picking up behind each other, helping one another out, which was great. They were screaming. She didn't know what was going on. They start screaming, yelling for about 20 minutes. And then after that, they were like, now, how are we going to get past this? And they were starting to. And she was like, what is this screaming thing they do for 20 minutes every day? And I was like, every day? Well, they're still doing it. I feel, you know. And it was like they'll take their own bath. I don't have to go in there. And then after that, they help each other. They put their towels in the laundry basket. Things that everybody should have been doing anyway. But I guess it was fun because they weren't getting in trouble. So they were getting to do things. They were yelling, screaming, but then they were working together and helping each other out. They would yell and scream, but let's get it off our chest and let's see what we can do to help them out. What do you guys suggest? My dad used to ask us, if you were the parent, what would you do? How would you, resolve this
Mm-hmm.
situation? Man, I would go easy on him. But if a kid was upset or really ticked, Poppy, I think you need to take him in the room, lay him across your lap, and give his bum a couple of smacks. And my dad was like, now, if that were you, would you find that to be fair? I would never do that. So, yes. But I was doing that with those kids. We were having a great time, but we would play all day long. Y'all get this cleaned up, then we could play. And boy, and my dad, he owned his own electronics and toy store. So, of course, I grew up playing all day. So I'm
Oh yeah.
probably the best babysitter and worst babysitter all at the same time. Yeah, so I can't wait to send Jude back to you. That is great, Tia. Aw, I'm trying to picture that mom's face. The screaming, that was funny. I don't She called me and was like, what is going on? Why are they screaming every day for like 20 minutes? Then they've been so helpful. They helping each other. They're looking out for each other. I wish I could
Doesn't
have
make
seen. Her name
sense.
was
They're
Kimberly.
screaming one minute and helping the next.
Get it out their system. And then let's see what we can do to help one another. And the sooner we get to cleaning up and getting past this frustration, all we have to do is just have fun. Boy, oh boy. I remember
You
my
know,
brother, he got paid
I
to just play because he tested the toys for my dad and he tested the video games
oh my
when
goodness.
new video games came in. But we got to make sure everything gets done, and nobody's irritated with anyone. So it was
I'm
frustrating
imagining you
sometimes.
in customer service though, Tia. They get on the phone, they start griping, and you just go, I need 2 minutes. Ah, you're the worst
I,
customer in the world. Ah, 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 ah. Okay, now how can I help you, sir?
I, I have that. I do that now. I have a new boss. My old boss got promoted to a whole new division in insurance, and um, my new boss is learning me. My old boss, I could be like, I need a minute. I need, come on, let's
Sylvia!
Zoom. We get on the Zoom, and I would just getting on my last nerve. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to. And she would laugh and chuckle, and I'd feel better. I'd be like, okay, well, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to say. Is that good? And she's like, yeah, yeah, go ahead. And so then I'll go back. Boom. My new boss is learning me. So the first time that I needed to have a session with her, it was bad. It was bad. Because let me tell you, I don't know, she done lost her
Bad for
mind. She
her?
cried. It was probably bad for me. But my old boss, before she left notes on all of the insurance adjusters, all of the everyone actually, any one of our bodily injury adjusters. She left notes on subrogation reps. She left notes on all of the legal team, policy services, anyone that worked in our division. She left notes on, and she left notes on me. And she said, "Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I get this now." And I was like, "What?" She was reading down through the list.
That's what that meant.
I was like, "Oh, I probably should have, prepped you." But I think she was like, "She's gone after this call."
So
Um,
funny.
female Billy said hi to you.
Hey,
She said,
Billy.
"Billy, hi, Billy.
The
How are you
female.
doing?" She said,
And Rochelle's here. Billy's here.
So,
Sylvia popped in.
whose live was that I was in? When
Mine.
was that yours?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, I thought Billy was my Billy, and she
So
asked
what
a
is
question.
everyone working on for blinging their new year? Have you guys posted in the Facebook group?
That's a good idea. If you guys haven't, down in the description box is the hashtag as well as the link to our Facebook group.
Yep, I'm putting it in right now as well, so people,
Okay.
I
I was
need
going
that.
to.
that's the group.
We have wishing for you. Billy says she's doing good, still laughing about it. She asked a question, and I was like, only if you do another shirtless unboxing.
Yes, she
remember,
did.
remember when Billy did a shirtless unboxing, and
Billy.
my mother went crazy over it?
That's the wrong Billy.
That's Tima was like, "Oh, wait, wait, wait!" It was already out at that point, though. Oh, sorry about that. It was funny though. So yeah, if you do another shirtless unboxing, female Billy, you probably would get that from a lot of people.
So this is our blinging in the new year. Can you guys see
Oh,
it?
where are they blinging?
So
I would love
this
to
is
see those nails.
Billy. This is what Billy's blinging.
Oh, I love that.
And she's
Those nails.
also doing the ticket to ride.
Oh, wow.
Water.
That's
You can,
ambitious.
ooh, that rainbow in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love, and then the snow-capped mountains
I
with
have a
those in
kit.
there.
Mhm.
I have a kit for those, and we were going to do like frosted on the snow and different
Mm-hmm.
things.
So
Oh,
Doug is
wow.
working on Not Your Alice. He's going to use
Nice.
some E310s in the picture. Cassandra's also working on Wonder Woman. Look how vibrant
Oh,
that's
look,
coming out.
it is. That is nice. I
I think
love
Berta said she started from the top down also.
she
And did
did.
she change this up here? The headband? Or
I
is
don't know
it
Looks
what
literally
darker.
black?
she said. She was just adding stuff as she went.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we have Erin
Mutt,
is doing Not Your Alice.
there you go. Muttnut said she put a black cat in there somewhere.
And Robin's also doing the shoe.
She's up in the corner.
Michelle, that looks like,
Oh, I love that. That's Venice. The dining in Venice, dinner in Venice, diner.
yeah, that has a lot of opportunity with these
Yes, it
tables.
does.
You've got up here, I'm using my mouse like you can see it.
Slivers in the windows.
Yeah,
I
you've
can't
got
wait
the
to do
window
a
frames.
building, yeah, where you can add light source through the windows with the slivers.
Mm-hmm. And Maria is finishing up her Be the Hero custom.
Oh,
It looks like it's going to be doctors. See the mask?
do
Uh-huh.
see a
Nurses
mask.
and doctors.
Oh, and a police officer.
Yeah. Amelia, oh, that'll be fun. The virus
Randall
photo.
Spangler.
Linda. That'll be
That's
cute. There's a lot. You could do those
earrings,
earrings, those
Oh,
red
yeah.
lips.
lipsticks,
Yeah.
the brim, that little rim around the
Mhm.
hat. That would
That would be
be
Mhm.
great
awesome.
right there. The
Yep.
earrings, lips, and brim, yeah.
Cheryl is doing, oh, she's upside down. I was like, what is that? It looks so different when it's upside down. I was like, oh, is those their boobies at the
That's
top?
cute.
This is Berta. She started hers. Wonder
Yeah, she
Woman.
told me she
Oh, wait.
started
Now,
from
can you make that bigger or no? Because she's saying it looks funky. I want to know what she means by that. Do you see
I
anything?
Did
can't.
she the purple looks
I
maybe
think
just on the camera.
she put glitter drills in there and she goes, I'm just winging it. And I think there may be glitter drills up there. I don't know.
It'll come together in the end, Berta.
If you go to our Facebook page, you can make it bigger, Tina.
Yeah,
I can't make it
yeah.
quite bigger in here. Jessica, oh, that I like this one. This is
Ooh.
a Mandy
Color.
Manzano,
Ooh.
the
Yeah.
genie.
That one is
That
coming
has a
out
lot of
gorgeous.
potential. Yep. And then we've got Billy showing us again her kid up picture. 10 more comments. Oh, we have the superheroes. That's fun.
Oh,
Another
that
cheer.
is.
Jenny Rose is doing the Back to Wonderland.
Look at that. Hi, Jenny. I didn't say hi. I saw you in here, though.
Oh.
Anita is doing the shoe. And Cal is doing the Queen of Hearts. That has a lot of great potential too.
That's going to be really cute.
I love that. I missed that. I love the colors on it.
I'm going to get it when it comes back.
Street of London. That has some good potential too, those vibrant
Yeah.
colors.
Yeah. I like
Clouds
that.
behind
Probably
the
use some slivers in there. I see a
clock.
lot of
Yep.
like up and
A lot
downs
of,
and
mm-hmm.
Big Ben. You could use some sparklers in there, some gold.
I like that.
This
Oh,
is
that's
cute.
cute.
The Gift of Peace.
Yeah.
Diamond dots. A lot of variety.
I know.
Look at that.
I don't know the name
She's
of that.
wearing, I don't know the name of it, but she's wearing a bear.
Is that blood?
I think so.
I think so.
Definitely highlight that blood.
This is cute. Sparkling this out. This is a Crystal Canvas. They are also one of our sponsors.
Nice.
This is Karina.
Hi, Karina.
A lot of giraffes. Giraffes. I cannot speak today. Dragons. Harley Quinn. All right.
Awesome.
There we go. Yeah, Billy, I love the variety. So
It
yeah,
is a lot of
head
variety.
over and put your, there's more there. People put them also in the group itself if you want to go see instead of the actual, which is fine, post. Like Michelle has hers or Mutt Nuts. I love her little cat that she's doing.
Oh yeah, the
And
black.
yeah, so
Black. Yeah.
yeah. So several people have gone and posted, so check that out. And Cheryl said several have entered with Notre Dame.
That they had done. She's saying they did that in the Ticket to Ride, and she's been sending them over to ours as well to have the dual one. Yeah.
Thank you, Cheryl. We appreciate that. That's what I love. You can like do. I know we have a lot of Alice in Wonderlands too.
Yeah, I
Winter
see that.
Wonderland.
I think there's definitely another event.
Yeah.
Alice event going on.
Tia, you still awake?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just thinking about the eye color, the armature. Obviously, as I'm on the outside, that'll probably, be the resin color. but thinking about light sources and how to represent power coming off of um, her outline. It's making her look powerful. Oh, strong. Have you guys seen one of our sponsors, some of the handiwork that they have? I know that you guys saw this. This is a gorgeous pen, and it was a gift. It wasn't a secret anymore. My goddess, she just definitely shared. Thank you, Berta. Love you.
If you'd come out and said, look at this secret or get this gift from a secret admirer, then maybe it would still be a secret.
I think Tia was playing you, Tima. I think she wanted you to spill the beans.
Definitely. Nobody would tell me. You know who could keep a secret? Lizzie. Lizzie and Nicole. Nicole could keep a Nicole sat across the table from me. And we talked about the pen to no end. And she would not spill the beans. Thank you, Tima. Love
Well,
you.
I just wish I knew I was not supposed to say anything.
And I was in shock. I was like, Lizzie, nope, I'm just the elf that's supposed to make sure it was delivered. She would not tell me anything. So I was like, I'm gonna call Nicole. She was like, she's not gonna tell you either. I was like, are you serious? How am I gonna know? I'm looking at the card. I'm trying to decode the card. It was just real sweet and general. And yeah, I don't think I would have known. So this is from Crafts with Crashly.
Oh, fun.
So the painting came out, and she wanted to create something that kind of depicted. And then you guys know I love Wonder Woman, and so she right away. And this was given to me at the retreat when we started mapping out our, the slivers and what we were going to bling this canvas out with now. So that was like, what, 7 months ago, 8 months ago?
Night, Mickey.
Night, Mickey. Thank you for coming. But then I saw this on her Etsy. Isn't this cute? This is just a little cute like me flying through the air as a little girl. Any minute now, it's gonna focus. It's not focusing. Not focusing. Okay, well.
It knows you want to focus.
Focus. Focus. Maybe. Did that help? Sometimes it does. Anyway, it looks like me as Wonder Woman. Any minute now. Okay, it's not gonna focus. I'm sorry. Here we go. That's the best I can do.
Oh.
And some other Wonder Womans and flying character. Okay, well, it said no. And then you guys obviously know. I feel
now
bad.
it's focusing.
Oh.
Yeah, now it wants to focus. Look at the bling on there. So if you guys watched her live earlier, you will know that she stated that she is feeling a lot better and that she is going to be making some more pins that are going to be going up. She's transitioning from her Etsy store over to a website, and they'll be posting some information over there. Yay! But yeah, so these are the pins that I will be working with using for this Blinging in the New Year collab. So you'll see different ones. I do create pins also. I have a specific color that I was using just for Jen's hashtag Blinging in the New Year. But I didn't like the way the color came out. So
Okay.
I want to blend something else in. Just something else. I want it to look, powerful, spectacular. It's, supposed to shine and bling and things. So I moved to a new clay last year, and I love this clay, but I'm not used to working with it. And so I don't know how the colors are going to blend when I'm, color mixing and things. So I do have some exclusive pens that I will have. You'll probably see them next week. Again, if you guys are interested in coming on the show and kind of giving us, a powwow full of your thoughts and ideas, obtaining suggestions, going over what ideas and sparklers, and just kind of sharing where you are in your progress on your canvas. Definitely go back to the comments after each of our lives, and in the comments, hashtag pick me, and then
Yep.
you'll be, up for, Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you. What
Okay.
happened?
My camera, my battery went dead.
Oh,
So it'll be closing out in a second. But yeah, hashtag pick me. And you guys will definitely be able to be in the running to be on the show. If you're the only one, then obviously you're clearly going to be on the show. But yeah, we'll definitely be here to give suggestions. If you, a lot of times, a lot of people want to know the distinction between, jellies and crystal, and why pick an opal over a regular, sparkler. And we'll be here for you to offer some additional insight and help out as much as possible. But do share, because I steal from everybody.
and closing out, because I'm going to have to head out soon. The next hashtag blinging in the new year will be this Friday at 9 o'clock over on my channel.
Mhm.
And then, which is 8 Central, and then after is Tima on Friday at 11:30 Eastern or 10:30 Central. And then we'll be back at Tia's place on Wednesday.
Yep.
I'm doing a giveaway next week, so make sure you guys come back, tune in, and let me know what you think. I'll show my ugly pin and then the new pin also.
Sounds good.
An ugly
Well,
pen.
I'm headed out, so
I didn't like it. Bye, guys.
Night.
Thank
I
you for
love you
coming.
all.
Hit
I'll
the
see you
like, hit the
later.
subscribe. Come back Friday for more
That's
fun.
right. All right. Bye, y'all.